It's time for that hero stuff, bro! So, our religion is based off a relationship with the king who calls us to action. It's not a social club of do-gooders that don't actually do anything. No, Jesus saves / calls sinners out of darkness. Then he empowers them to fight against the very darkness that they call home. See, when Jesus saves you, when we are converted, right? When we are converted, what is good? Once you are converted, I want you to go help your brothers. When we are converted, Jesus Christ empowers us to fight against the very darkness that we so loved before we met him. Before he called us out of darkness into his light. Before he called us out, we loved the dark. We loved it. But since we are converted, Jesus empowers us to fight against that darkness, to conquer that darkness through him, right? Let's keep it going. This work, this going and conquering, this going and moving, this going and teaching all nations everything that I've commanded, because all authority and power has been given unto me. This is Christ talking. This going is not for cowards. It's not for cowards. You don't believe me? Let's go to Revelation, right? Revelations 21, 5 through 8. And he said, he who was seated on the throne said, behold, I make all things new. Also he said, write this down, for this is a trustworthy and for these words are trustworthy and true. And he said to me, it is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I give from the spring of water of life. Let me read this again. To the thirsty I will give from the spring of the water of life without payment. The one who conquers will have this inheritance. The one who conquers will have this heritage. And I will be his God, and he will be my son. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, as for the murderers, the sexual immoral, the sorcerers, the idolaters, and all liars, their portion will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. See, this conquering, this is not for cowards. It's not for cowards. It's not for punks.